everyone, welcome to CricPunts with Fasi. It's the end of day 3 here in Chennai and India have tightened the already tight screws to get complete control on this match. All that talk about the pitch, saying it's not a good test wicket, that it's a shocker and favouring too much to the spinners, Kohli and Ashwin put on a second innings batting masterclass and have just thrown all that talk out of the window and showed that it's not impossible to bat here. Yes, these are tough conditions to bat on, but this is international cricket, guys. It's bound to be tough. These are challenges you face when you play away from home. Nothing is given easy to you. You have to earn it, grind for it, and that's exactly what Kohli and Ashwin did. I don't get it. How is this any different from the lush green tops England produce, favouring their seam bowlers when India visit them? That's the whole point of playing at home. You prepare pitches to your own strengths. If Kohli showed you a technical masterclass on how to bat on a blank turner, then the local lad showed you what you can achieve with sheer grit and determination. Notched up his 5th test 100 and probably telling all the people questioning about the pitch, what's the fuss all about? So coming to the pitch, it had spitting cobras in it, no doubt, with the ball turning sharply, bouncing unevenly. The ballers just had to pitch the ball in the rough and just let the pitch do its thing. Don't get fooled by looking at the scorecard, guys. These are very tough conditions to bat on, but not as bad as it's being portrayed. This is a new ball pitch, as I've said before. Once the ball gets old and soft, it's easier to tackle spin. The first session started with flurry of wickets. Pujara found another bizarre way to get out in the series. His bat got stuck in the pitch and dropped from his hand as he was run out. Rohit got away with a stumping in the first innings, but not this time around. Pant was promoted up the order, but the experiment lasted just 11 balls as he was stumped trying to tonk the ball out of the ground. Rahane and Akshar didn't last long either as Moin and Jack Leach took wickets in tandem. They bowled very tight lines, giving nothing away to the Indian batsmen and really made them work hard for scoring runs. I wonder what the score would have been had England bowled the way they did today in the first innings. India were 106 for 6. I won't say they were in trouble as they were a long way ahead with the lead, but they needed to put a decent total on the board. And that's when Virat Kohli gave a guide on how to bat on this pitch. It was a technical masterclass from the skipper. He took a lot of time to get off the mark initially, but once he did, he showed exemplary technique to tackle the England spinners. Moeen Ali was pitching the ball in the same area as he bowled in the first innings. But there is a reason why Virat is regarded as one of the best batsmen in the world. World-class players always look to improve and look at the way he has corrected himself from the first innings. Firstly, he is shuffling onto the off stump in the initial trigger moment. What this does is this allows him to cover the angle of the ball coming in. It gets him closer to the pitch of the ball. Second thing he did is he played the ball very late, allowing the ball to spin and come into him. Since he's standing on the off stump and has covered the angle of the ball, he plays the ball very close to his body with no gap between bat and pad for the ball to sneak in, unlike the first innings where he's playing away from the body. To Jack Leach, there was no trigger moment as his back foot was on the leg stump, staying leg side of the ball as the ball will anyway spin away from him. This shows you how little corrections go a long way. This 50 on a tough second innings wicket is as good as 100 on a flat track. Those who said he's out of form should just eat their words. But this day again belonged to the local boy Ravi Ashwin. When he's not picking up fifers for fun, he'll be scoring hundreds with the bat. Ashwin of late was having a torrid time with the bat, but it's good to see him regaining his batting form from the Australian series. He came out to bat with a lot of positive intents, sweeping the spinners, even a couple of reverse sweeps in that. He showed a lot of resilience and patience by riding out the tough periods of play, but never left a boundary scoring opportunity. He found a good balance between caution and aggression. He knew that once the ball gets soft and bowlers tire, it becomes a lot easier to score, and that's exactly what these guys did. He batted beautifully with the tail once Virat was dismissed as well. He added 76 runs with the last 2 wickets, maneuvering the strike well, picking the gaps in a very spread and defensive field. He couldn't have asked for a better place than his home ground to take a fifer and score a century in the same match. This was a gem of an innings, one he will savor for a long, long time. Overall, Virat and Ashwin showed exactly how you bat on a pitch like this, and England was set a target of 482 runs. England were very good in the first session of the day, bowled with a lot of discipline. Both the spinners prized out 4 Indian wickets, but Leach was the pick of them both. Moeen Ali was very inconsistent. He was bowling a few jaffas, but he bowled a lot of loose deliveries to let the pressure off. For me, special mention to Ben Foakes. Ben Foakes is probably the best keeper I've seen in the recent times. Damn, this lad is good. He hardly dropped anything and takes the bails off in a jiffy. His footwork behind the wickets for the spinners on this track is a treat to watch. I mean, any budding keeper should take a note out of this. So, when England came to bat, we all knew they were going to be very positive from word go, and that is exactly what they did. Especially Lawrence and Burns. They both came down the track to spinners and used the depth of the crease very well, something the English batsmen didn't do in the first innings. So, probably they've taken a leaf out of the way Virat and Ashwin batted, but Indian spinners got into act as Akshar picked 2 wickets and Ashwin priced out Burns. Akshar in particular was very impressive, bowling with machine-like accuracy on the rough and making Joe Root dance to his tunes. England ended the day on 53 for 3, still 429 runs behind. But surviving 6 sessions on this pitch against a red-hot Indian bowling attack with just 7 wickets in hand will be a nightmare for the England team. India well and truly on top, and I don't see India taking this match into day 5. So join me tomorrow after stumps to find out what happened. Till then, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.